Your dog isn't following you randomly. They're trying to tell you something, and most people spend years living with a dog who is communicating this one thing clearly, consistently, every single day, without ever understanding what they're actually hearing. It isn't about food. It isn't about boredom. It isn't even really about affection in the way we usually think about it. What your dog is doing when they follow you from room to room, when they appear in the doorway the moment you move, when they track your location through the house, like a small devoted shadow, is something that goes much deeper than habit. Miss what it actually means, and you might be living with one of the most loyal beings on earth, without ever fully understanding what they're offering you. 1. You are their safest person. Have you ever noticed that your dog doesn't follow everyone equally? There might be 3 people in your home, all of them kind, all of them loving toward the dog, all of them present, and the dog chooses one, follows that one specifically, orients toward that one in uncertain situations, presses against that one's leg when something unfamiliar happens, seeks that one out in the middle of the night. Most people assume it's about who feeds them most, who plays with them most, who has spent the most hours in their company. But researchers studying canine attachment behavior found something that reframes this entirely. Dogs don't follow the person they love most. They follow the person whose presence most reliably produces the neurological state of safety. A landmark study published in the journal Applied Animal Behavior, science found that domestic dogs show attachment behaviors toward their primary human figures that are almost identical, structurally, neurologically, behaviorally, to the attachment behaviors of human infants toward their primary caregivers. The same patterns, the same hierarchy, the same disproportionate orientation toward one specific person during moments of stress or uncertainty. And the variable that predicted who that person would be was not time spent together. It was the consistency of felt security in that person's presence. Your dog's nervous system has run thousands of quiet experiments. Every time something startled them, were you calm? Every time they were uncertain, did your presence settle them? Every time the world felt unpredictable, did you become the fixed point they could orient around? The dog who follows you everywhere has compiled all of that data, and it has reached a conclusion. You are the place where the nervous system can rest, not the most exciting person, not the most entertaining person, the safest one. And safety, to a dog's ancient brain, is not a small thing. It is everything. 2. They are reading your next move. Watch your dog the next time you shift in your chair. Before you stand up, before you've completed the movement, before you've made a sound, before you've done anything that would consciously signal to another human that you're about to go somewhere, your dog is already moving, already oriented toward the door, already on their feet, already one step ahead of an intention you hadn't finished forming. Most people find this charming, a little uncanny, evidence of how well the dog knows them. But what's actually happening is one of the most sophisticated behavioral prediction systems ever studied in a non-human animal. Researchers at the Family Dog Project in Budapest spent years studying how dogs read human behavior. What they found was extraordinary. Dogs don't just react to what you do. They model what you are about to do. They track microsignals and the specific pattern of muscle tension that precedes standing, the particular quality of stillness that means you're about to speak, the subtle shift in breathing that happens before you reach for your keys. And they use those signals to build predictive models of your behavior. Not consciously, not through reasoning, through something much older, much faster, a continuous, automatic, below-conscious process of reading the human body for information about what is about to happen next. But here is the part that changes how you see the following behavior. This isn't just intelligence. This isn't just impressive pattern recognition. It is what animals do with the beings they are most bonded to. The dog is not predicting your behavior because it has studied you academically. It is predicting your behavior because it has been paying attention to you, and specifically, constantly, with an intensity of focus that most humans never direct at another person. Because you matter to them at a level that makes every signal you emit worth tracking. Your dog knows when you're sad before you've admitted it to yourself, knows when you're about to leave before you've picked up your bag, knows when something is wrong with you before you've said a word to anyone. Not because they are psychic, because they have never stopped watching you. And the following, the room-to-room tracking, the appearing wherever you appear, is part of that same continuous attention. They are not just following your body. They are following the story your body is telling. And they have decided that story is the most important thing in their world to keep reading. 3. You are their entire world. This is the one that should stop you for a moment. Think about the structure of your dog's day. You go to work, you run errands, you see friends, you have a phone full of people, a life full of contexts, a world full of things that matter to you and claim your attention. Your dog has one context, you, not as one important thing among many, as the organizing center of their entire existence, the source of safety, of stimulation, of connection, of meaning, the fixed point around which everything else is arranged. Research on canine cognition has found that dogs form what psychologists would recognize as a primary attachment bond, the same kind of singular, irreplaceable bond that human infants form with their primary caregiver. And like human infants, dogs experience genuine distress when separated from that person. Not frustration, not inconvenience, distress. Because the person isn't just absent, the center of their world is absent. Studies measuring cortisol levels in dogs during owner absence found stress hormone elevations, consistent with genuine anxiety, and found that reunion with the owner specifically produced the fastest and most complete return to baseline. Not a familiar stranger, not another person they liked. The person, their person. And here's what that means about the following. When your dog trails behind you from the kitchen to the living room, from the living room to the bedroom, appearing silently in every doorway, they are not being clingy in the way we use that word to mean something excessive or problematic. They are doing what any being does when they understand, at a deep biological level, that one specific presence is the difference between a world that feels navigable and one that doesn't. They are staying close to what makes the world make sense. You move through your day carrying dozens of things in your mind. Obligations, worries, plans, distractions. The dog is a small piece of a large life. But to the dog, you are not a piece of anything. You are the whole thing. Every room you enter becomes the right room because you are in it. Every ordinary moment becomes enough because you are there. Every return home, no matter how long you were gone, no matter how mundane the departure, is met with the kind of joy that humans spend their whole lives hoping to inspire in someone. That is not neediness. That is devotion, the purest kind, the kind that doesn't calculate, doesn't keep score, doesn't ask whether it's being reciprocated at the right level, the kind that just follows, quietly, constantly, room to room, day after day. Not because they want something from you, because being near you is, for them, enough. The next time your dog appears in the doorway, the next time you turn around and find them there, watching you with that particular quality of attention that no human being has ever quite managed to replicate, don't step over them. Don't scroll past the moment. Just take 1 second to understand what you're actually looking at. An animal who has chosen you, specifically, out of everything in their world, who has run thousands of quiet experiments and reached one consistent conclusion, who tracks your every signal not out of dependency but out of devotion, who follows you not because they need something from you in this moment, but because proximity to you is, in itself, the thing they were looking for. Sometimes following you is their way of saying something they have no other language for. I trust you more than anyone else. You are where safe is. You are my whole world, and I want to be wherever you are. Tell me in the comments.
Does your dog follow you everywhere? Which room do they always find you in? And in the next video, we go to something even more extraordinary, because it turns out there is one specific moment in the day when your dog watches you more intensely than any other. Not when you come home, not when you feed them, the moment right before you fall asleep. What your dog is reading in those final minutes, the signals they are tracking as your body shifts into rest, and what they do with that information while you're unconscious is one of the most quietly astonishing things behavioral science has ever documented about the bond between dogs and the humans they choose.